Hi, I'm Judy Shaw, and I am outside the New York Stock Exchange today, and boy, is it hot out here. And what better way to survive the heat than to have Haagen-Dazs? So today joining me is Olivier Fajour, who is the CEO of Haagen-Dazs, along with Jennifer Jorgensen, who is the VP of Haagen-Dazs. Thank you both for joining me.
It's great to be here.
It's great to be here.
So, Olivier, let's talk about Haagen-Dazs' growth over the past years. You've been very successful. What do you attribute that to?
So Haagen-Dazs is an important brand for General Mills. It's a $2.2 billion retail sales brand around the world. And it's been growing faster than the category. I would say that a mix of factors have driven that growth. The first one is a remarkable product made in France for the 90 countries where it's sold, with velvety texture and some real and simple ingredients. I would also say that the marketing has been quite extraordinary. You can see Haagen-Dazs in many exclusive restaurants around the world. You can see also Haagen-Dazs being the sponsor of prestigious sport tournaments like Wimbledon or Roland Garros or Melbourne, or is our latest sponsorship. So combination of a super product and super marketing, I would say.
Now, Jennifer, you're refreshing your brand. Tell me about your brand campaign.
Well, so the reason we're starting to refresh the brand is to bring the brand back to being the global luxury icon that it was when Haagen-Dazs and its founder, Ruben Mathis, founded the brand in the 60s. It was the first ice cream for adults, and it really represented something about those consumers' lifestyle that purchased it. And we want to bring the brand back to that iconic status. And so we've got a new campaign, we've got a new look and feel on the packaging that you can see here today, and partnering with 13 artists from around the world to do custom patterns that represent each of our flavors.
Now, Olivier, you recently added stick bars to Haagen-Dazs. Tell me about that.
Yeah, it's an important launch for us globally. The stick bar or the handheld segment is the largest segment in the category globally. It's accounts for more than 60% of sales. And we had the technical challenge to make the best stick bars possible, extraordinary, consistent with our brand purpose. So our R&D team was able to design a stick bar with the quality of the Haagen-Dazs ice cream and an extraordinary coating with a very stylish shape. We're rolling out now in all of our countries, and it's been a success everywhere. So we really bet that it's going to generate tremendous growth for us short-term and long-term.
Now, let's talk about the brand experience internationally. I was recently traveling internationally, and I couldn't believe it. It was an amazing experience. Jennifer, tell me about that experience, what you can experience overseas compared to the U.S.
Yeah, well, so General Mills owns the brand globally, but we license to the U.S. We license to Nestle in the U.S. and Canada. And so in the rest of the world, we would say it's a different experience, and you can get different flavors and different products than you can here in the U.S. And so it's fun for visitors, whether it's Asia or Mexico or Europe. There are some of the flavors we've got here with our new, here's one, salted caramel or speculoos that you can't get in the U.S. We've got the new mini stick bars that you can't find in the U.S. And we've got a couple products. One is ice cream with mochi inside, and so mochi, the sticky rice dessert from Japan, it's an incredible experience and has been a top seller. And we also have ice cream with real flowers inside, so rose or lavender. That again, first of all, it's the most Instagram-worthy packaging you've ever seen, but the product just is amazing and consumers just love it. So it's a fun experience to explore this really luxury, super premium experience outside the U.S.
And Julie, you told me that you went to some of our restaurants, right, around the world, in Paris and in Barcelona. So that's one of the unique assets of Haagen-Dazs. We've got over 800 exclusive restaurants when consumers can come and experience these extraordinary flavors that Jennifer just mentioned in a very exclusive place. It's part of the little luxury or super premium positioning of the brand. So it's not just buying ice cream, it's experiencing ice cream.
And it was an amazing experience for me, my family, and I totally enjoyed it. So now tell me where we can find Haagen-Dazs. I know you've entered some new markets. Talk to me about that.
So we are present today in over 90 countries, and our growth will come primarily organically. So we are growing share in almost all of our single markets at the moment. But we still have very big share differences around countries. We've got Hong Kong with a 28% share. We've got Japan with a 15% share. but we've got the UK at 5% share, or Germany even below 5%. So we believe that lifting all countries that we are in today to the best in class will generate a lot of growth. Now, nevertheless, there are still some big markets where we were not. Australia is one, and 18 months ago we launched in Australia. Australia is one of the largest consumption per capita of ice cream in the world. And the brand has been there for 18 months and is doing very well. It has generated incremental sales to the category, so consumers and retailers are very happy.
Okay, so do you have a favorite flavor? Gotta give me a sense of what you really like.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, tell me.
I buy a lot of salted caramel at my house, so I live in London, and that's one of my favorite flavors. It's amazing. But the one that I can't get in London that I get every time I go to Asia is green tea. It's the real matcha green tea from the most exclusive place you can get matcha in Japan, and it's the most creamy, beautiful product you'd ever want to try.
Wow.
Yes.
How about you, Olivier?
I would quote an exotic flavor that I discovered 2 years ago. It's mochi. Mochi is a rice treat that Asians eat, and we were able to design the first mochi-based ice cream in the world by injecting those rice gummy pieces, all natural, next to the ice cream of Haagen-Dazs, and it makes an extraordinary multi-sensorial experience. So I encourage all of you who visit Asia to experience it, and we may be rolling it out globally soon, as we are a global brand.
That sounds exciting. Okay, so Jennifer, hold this for me. I've got to do some taste testing myself here. So I am trying the mango raspberry stick bar.
Amazing, right?
So good. Thank you both for joining me.
Yeah.